Hey gorgeous star signs, welcome to my channel. This is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to the round of November readings. These are going to be for all the signs, sun, moon, and rising. Going to be an interesting November. We've got lots of things going on in Scorpio. I'm filming this on the 31st of October, so happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Probably be November 1st when all of these go up. So I hope you had a great Halloween. But this is also the day Mercury goes retrograde in Scorpio. We have Venus in Scorpio. Mars joins Venus in Scorpio later on in November. So lots of things going on in this house. So it would be, very wise to know where Scorpio is for you, where it is in your chart. Because wherever that is, there's a whole bunch of transformation, a whole bunch of growth and changes going on. As I've been filming some of the videos so far, some of the readings, there's a lot of growth and a lot of level up and a lot of new beginnings for everyone. So amazing readings. I hope you enjoy yours. As always, these are general, so take them how they resonate. Don't try to force any of the messages. You may resonate with all the decks, you may resonate with one of them. Just take what applies, leave the rest on the table. It's all good. And as always, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to join our little family. Just supports the channel. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you so much. Let's get into your reading. Hey Virgo! Welcome to your November Spirit Message reading. This is TC, the guiding chariot. Your guiding chariot. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, let's get into this. Oh, not wasting any time. So I hope October treated you well, Virgos. Get your first card out. So, like I said in the intro, lots going on in November. Lots of planets over in Scorpio. I'm filming this on Thursday, so happy Halloween. Retrograde is kicking off today, Mercury retrograde. So lots going on. Ooh, no. Okay. Virgo, lots of interesting energy. Your cards are like real jumpy, but they're not necessarily coming out, but it's like they're very anxious. We're just gonna get the one? Is that all? See, like... No? Okay. And the Spirit's like, nope, they just need this one. That's all they got. So inner peace, which is funny because that's not what I was feeling with those cards. So this month, you may be seeking this. You may be looking for inner peace. I almost wonder if there's like a whole bunch going on. Like maybe you might just have multiple demands being put on you, Virgo, or you may have picked up a lot of things. You maybe have said yes to a bunch of things. So you've got a bunch of responsibilities at work, you've got a bunch of responsibilities at home. Because literally, so I don't know if you could see it, I never know where my hands are when I'm shuffling, but like you had a lot of cards that like almost jumped out, they would twist in my hand and be out of alignment, but you only had one that actually came out. Like the rest of it was like, no, I don't need to come out, but I'm just like pushing it, like I feel like you may be being pulled in many, many directions. Like kids need you, husband, wife needs you, work needs you. Maybe your parents need you, your cousin, your sister. Like you're just being called in so many directions. And I feel like maybe through October and maybe a little bit in November, you've kind of said yes, or you don't want to let anyone down. You want to make sure everyone's taken care of. So you've just kind of agreed to do all these things. And it's got you all over the place. So I feel like November, you may be kind of chasing this. And I say chasing because I feel like you're looking at this door. Like I don't know if you are literally walking through it just yet. It's like you're coming up to it. It's still a little elusive. So I kind of feel like we're coming to this through November. Which is good, because if you keep this the focus, you're constantly moving towards it amongst all the crazy that's going on around. Like these could even be like, the people in your life that are trying to like, wait, before you do that, come over here. Wait, no, before you walk through there, I need you to do this. Oh my God, could you help me with this over here? Oh, by the way, I need you to stop by tomorrow and da-da-da. Like, all of those kind of things. Like that's kind of what it feels like. And see, look, this deck is like, here, no, they're good. See if we can get a little more out of you. Spirit, what messages do we have for Virgo for the month of November? Oh my god, I just realized I've been holding my breath this whole time. Oh, Virgo. Are you like wearing yourself out? Are you working really hard this month? It's okay, take a breath. Here, let's do a big old like community breath together. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more. Nope. Let's see if we can get one more. Maybe not. Ah, see, I was like, there's someone in there. I know it. Oh, and that one came face up. We're gonna talk about you after. Yeah. Oh, Virgo. So first card out, resistance. You also have power. This card gives me like, it's nothing like it, but I just see that pose and it just makes me think of Maleficent. If you guys saw Maleficent 2, awesome movie by the way. I totally enjoyed it. But power. So it's funny you have these two oppositions, resistance and power. Look at that. And then look. This is the last card that came out, the path. I love it. Where's this path leading? Right to this door. Look, and you can see you have another doorway here. So yes, this I think, again, kind of narrates, like I don't know if we really get to walk through this door yet, or at least not soon, maybe the end of the month for some of you. But that's because you're on the path. Like I said when I was talking about it, you're on the way there. So it might be a little crazy, it might be a little hectic this month for you. And that's not a super bad thing. Like, don't let that, you know, be like, oh my god, I'm in for a crazy month. Like, let's see, where would it be for you? Let me see. Why can't I think? Virgo, Libra. Oh, well, yeah. So for my Virgo rising, Scorpio, where all these transformations and all this intensity is happening, is in your third house. A lot of that has to do, I mean, really, the third house has to do with almost any interaction we have outside of ourselves. Communication, siblings, so family could be a bit of a thing. We've got Thanksgiving this month, like, oh. So it may be a little crazy for you this month, my friends. But if anything, know that you're on the path to inner peace. So again, this is the focus for the month, maintaining this equilibrium, right? Staying on this course, even though, you know, around you maybe there could be all these things going on. Again, you have this struggle between your personal power, you know, and resisting the power of others. You may be resisting the influence of the people around you. Maybe normally you tend to just say yes and go with what people ask of you, and just, you know, maybe you put their needs and their agendas above yours. So that may be where this power struggle is going on between the resisting and you know, surrendering to this power. But to me, I feel like this is more your personal power, and using this to resist the outside influence. So yes, there is a struggle, but I think the bigger part of it is really knowing when enough is enough, or knowing how much you can handle and how much is going to be too much. Because if you take on too much, you're going to lose this path, right? You're going to be pulled in so many directions. You're going to end up walking off the path, and then it's going to be harder to find your way back to it. So this month is really about focusing on that balance, focusing on, you know, your inner peace. But yeah, it looks like there's just going to be an extra amount of demands, or an extra amount of like responsibilities kind of placed on you or asked of you, and you really need to be discerning on what you say yes to, what you agree to, how much you take on, how much you can, you know, commit to without losing your damn mind. You know, we're taking that. Alright, so we had a lot come out. Let's break this down before. Okay, we'll put the... Ooh! So, interesting first little pair. So you have the Knight of Cups, which was the first card out, with the Two of Cups in reverse. So very interesting. We are in Mercury retrograde. This Knight of Cups could be an old lover, or a past lover, past boyfriend, ex. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, see what happens. But this is someone that I wonder if they're coming back with an apology. This feels like an apology, especially with this Two of Cups in reverse, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. This could be speaking to the connection you guys have, once had. They may have realized what went wrong, what part they played in it, and they are coming back with an apology. They may be trying to get back into your favor. They may be trying to reignite something. Seeing this card coming up in reverse, I wouldn't fall for it. I wouldn't fall for it. And it's not to say that they are manipulating anything or trying to take some type of advantage. But again, like, they're your ex for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily say they may have grown up and evolved and just have a little bit more awareness, but I don't see that they are necessarily completely changed where this bond is going to be different. For all we know, they may be pulling you right back into whatever it was before. This feels a little separate, and it's funny, like, I just casually moved all these cards together to look at that. So I feel like this, I don't know if this will apply for all of you. It actually may apply for more of you than I think, because again, Mercury retrograde, the exes tend to come back during retrograde, because again, it's a time to revisit and relook at things. So this may be, you know, a way to get some final closure, especially for you, on whatever this past romance or emotional connection was. Because let's see what, oh wow, it's over here. Yeah, all right. Okay, so I definitely stand by everything I said. For those of you this applies to, well, probably not the thing to go back to. Because look what you guys got. Seven of Pentacles, so being patient. It's funny that this deck depicts it as like a little pregnant couple. King of Pentacles, so it could be you, because again, Virgo, you're an earth sign. This feels like someone coming to you. This feels like the masculine coming to you. And when I say masculine, don't take it as gender. It could be a man or a woman, but this is someone playing the masculine role, playing the leader, provider, versus the feminine being the nurturer. Ten of Cups. This is the relationship we're looking for, right? This is the happily ever after. This is the coming together. This is the gathering. And Eight of Wands. Speed, communication, haste, fast moving. Oh, so yes, I do think someone comes back with an apology, with an emotional offer. Don't take the bait. Do not take the bait, Virgo. It's not the thing. Be a little patient. Hold out for a little longer, because there's someone well manifested. So this guy could have, well, this masculine. Let me not say guy, because it could be anyone. But this masculine comes well manifested, very stable, very grounded. You may not know who this person is, but they know who you are. I'm getting pulled to his, like look how intense his gaze is. Like, he's looking at you. He sees you. Sorry for that glare. Like, he is looking right at you. But I don't think you necessarily know him yet. He's still, he's still kind of shrouded. You can kind of see these, like, waves of water kind of obscuring his body a little bit. Like, I think he's watching you, and he just hasn't approached yet. He may see this person coming back. He may know about this person. He may be, like, this could be a friend of this person. This person's told it, like, oh, I'm totally going to go talk to this person again. Or I'm just going to try again. Oh, I have to tell her, I messed up. I have to tell him I'm sorry. Like, whatever it is. So he may know what's going on here. So he may be kind of watching and waiting to see, let me see what she does. Let me see what he says. Let me see how they react, right? Because I think on some level he knows he's this. He knows the two of you are meant for this Ten of Cups, but he's not going to say anything until this kind of clears the way. So you need to be patient while this person comes back and tries to do whatever they're trying to do. Don't fall for it again, because remember, we're not trying to settle. We're going to be patient for the perfect opportunity, the best situation, this right love. Because once this happens, all of this moves very quickly. which is great, because I think this person is literally on the side waiting. He's sitting and watching and waiting. He's waiting for this to happen. Once he gets the confirmation he needs, he's going to come in and pounce. And he, meaning the masculine, again, this could totally be a woman. You know, he's going to open the dialogue. He's going to start that conversation. He maybe even be vulnerable and be willing to say, hey, you know, this is what I see for us. I don't know if you feel the same, but, you know, I'd love to get to know you better. I'd love to see where this goes. I'd love to take this opportunity, you know. Feels really good. Very nice. And I think this is coming through because this is going to be a great emotional support for you while all of this is going on. I want to say, because I'm like thinking of like just holiday season, Thanksgiving, since we're in November. This feels like a lot of this is like family responsibility. It could definitely be work, but to me it feels it's a little more family. This, I think, maybe coming in right around this time, again, to offer that emotional support. While all of this is going crazy and you're finding new strength to kind of resist all this, what's going on, and keep balanced, this comes in so that in your private space, in your intimate space, you have this emotional support to lean on, which is beautiful. Who doesn't want some extra support? This is beautiful. But this does feel very, I was going to say romantic, but I think intimate is the word. Like, this feels intimate. This feels like deep and quiet and something that's said and done and shared in private. In a great, like, magical way. Like, I'm loving this vibe. But it's funny how separate. I think this is like the first reading where it's like felt like this is like one aspect. This is a completely another one. I'm kind of excited to see what comes up here. Let's I'm look at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Pentacles, followed by 2 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Magician. Interesting little layout here. So, 4 of Pentacles, again, is kind of holding on to what's yours, kind of sitting tight, might be a little defensive. And again, if we're dealing with all of this, not surprising. 2 of Pentacles, again, is being flexible, being open, and it's a bit of a balancing act. You can kind of see this is my magic bunny, because it's like he's balancing these 2 coins quite effortlessly. But then if you look carefully, he's like standing on a fish that's jumped out of the water, so he's not even standing on solid ground. Like, he's standing on something that's super moving and flopping and all over the place, yet he's still kind of holding it together. It's kind of what I was talking about with the path and the inner peace before. So again, lots of shifting, lots of demands, lots of stuff going on for you, Virgo. And you're just kind of holding the ship together. And then this last 2, you have the Page of Swords and the Magician. So reinvention, creating a new solution. You don't have to do things as they've always been done. You're reinventing the wheel, reinventing how you interact, how you play with these dynamics. So really, again, take back your power, because you already have power. And look, here you are, Magician. Power over the elements, power over the universe, power to like shape things to your will. You're very strong this month, Virgo, and you know, at the right timing, because you've got a lot going on. But you are strong enough to carry all of this, so don't let it wear you down. And again, I think this person comes in not necessarily when you feel like it's about to break, or when you feel like you're like, oh God, this is too much. But this person comes in and really helps to support you and keep you going and keep your spirit up, keep your momentum up, keep your spirits high. Put those back in there. Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo from the hidden world? You know what? Actually, I was feeling this card when it was on the bottom, and I'm kind of feeling it still now. So we are going to take this one. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I love this card. All right, so you guys got number 22, insight. And look, you had the magician in the bottom of the deck. Got another wizard here. Look at that. Then the prompt on the bottom. Sorry for the glare. Hopefully you guys can read it if it'll focus. Magical tools, writing, and star crafting. Love this. So for some reason, normally it's the star crafting that I gravitate to the most with this card. Because you can kind of see this guy is like an astronomer. He's looking at the stars, mapping things out. Very much like you, Virgo, laying out the details, creating the plan, organizing things. Excuse me. It's the writing, though, that is standing out the most, especially with this book and his little fancy feather quill situation going on. I almost wonder if writing is... It could be multiple things. Writing could be a form of release for you. That might be what helps to keep you sane. So if you keep a little journal, it might be a way for you to like let go of any extra thoughts. So if your mind's running super quick with everything going on, writing it down will help keep you organized. So maybe making a list of all these things, all the needs people are giving to you so you can stay on track and stay organized so you don't lose your head. Or again, just writing a journal just to process and to get everything out so you're not just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I almost wonder if writing this out is what gives you this insight, like actually seeing all the things you have agreed to do written down on paper really lets you see how much you've taken on. Like, because it's in black and white, it's a physical thing, you can see it and you really analyze it in a different way and really take it and look at it for what it is. And that may help you see like, oh God, I really have taken on too much. Or I really take a lot on for my family or for my friends or for my boss and coworkers. Like, I shouldn't have to carry this much, right? And it's not that you can't do it, because again, I'm positive you can. I know the Virgos in my life are incredibly capable, but again, just because you can doesn't mean you have to. Like some of the weight you're carrying this month, I think can be given back or should be on someone else's plate. And just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. So I think writing it all down and putting things into writing really helps you to see them for what they are and helps you see really what your load is and allows you to kind of like edit and revise. If anything, just to organize your time so you're working as efficiently as you can, or allowing you to be like, hey, you know what, I really can't do this, or I don't have time for that, or can you take this back so I have time to take care of this, blah, 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 blah. Like, again, take it as it resonates, however that fits your story. But it's the writing in this card that hits me the most. I think that's a big key to really restructuring your day, your life, your month, and really how you interact with the people around you. You could even be writing letters, emails, texts. It could be you communicating with others through written word. You may be a messenger of some sort. And again, Scorpio is in your third house. It's house of communication. It's also the house of mail randomly. So again, you may be writing a lot of letters or communicating through writing to let people know things, to help people, sort things out, or just let them know about how you are having to restructure and what the plan is. So everyone's, in the loop, so we all know we're all working together. But yeah, you may be orchestrating a lot of the events in this month and just kind of keeping things organized, again, for your own sanity. Like, we don't want you to lose your head. This has to do with your development and your growth and your path. Your path. Oh my god, so you have 22 here. I just looked up at the time on the screen, on the camera, it was 2233. Crazy is that? So 22s, maybe a big number, maybe 33s, maybe. I feel like 22 is more than one. But again, keep a journal with you this month, or keep like a little steno pad in your pocket. Write things down as they come. It'll keep you organized. Look over the list, evaluate. How much can I take on? How much do I already have on my plate? What should be there? What shouldn't be there? What can I shift? What can I move? What can I adjust? What can I tick off the list today? Feels a lot of that kind of sense of organization, but it's coming through writing. And then again, sending out that text blast, letting people know what's up. Could even be Thanksgiving. I don't know why Thanksgiving is coming through so strong in your reading. You might be the one, okay, you're bringing the salad, you're bringing the mac salad, you're doing the turkey, you're bringing the ham, you're bringing the cranberry, you need to bring me 2 pies. Could be a lot of that. You may be the one laying out the details and keeping everyone organized. If anything, just for the fact that they don't put everything on you and drive you crazy. Right? Oh, Virgo. Yeah, it feels like you're going to have a lot on your plate this month, but that's okay. You are strong, you're capable. You know, this masculine is coming in to help support you. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Virgo, thank you so much for coming and watching this video, supporting the channel. I love you so much for it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Just helps the channel to grow. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to join our little family. And as always, if you want to share anything with me, let me know how this resonated. Just ask me a question, even if it's something silly. Feel free. Hit me up in the comment section down below. You can also DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And if you ever want to book a private session with me, all that info will be in the description box below. Until then, enjoy November. Happy Thanksgiving. Seems like a big thing for you in this reading. It's going to play a big role. Enjoy it. Celebrate it. I love you guys. Take care. And I'll see you in your next video. Bye.